You know my I live like a fool, you know my you know my blood, she, you know,
Profess your love straight to my face. I got no feelings right now. Why I need healing right now. Just mind your business, pipe down. That's why I'm in the sky now. I got no feelings right now. Why I need
Quiet down, don't speak, don't make a sound. If I hear about you with my name in your mouth, man down, listen, learn, but your ass understand now. Let me remind you how to act when your man's around. Cute face, good taste, and I rap. How he gonna act right when my ass got him like, wow. But that's nasty. Are you serious? You can't be. See, I'm trying real hard to stay classy, but keep talking and you're gonna get your ass beat. Crash dummy, don't speak, running like a trap meet. Had your man give me good face in the backseat. I be running laps, G, spitting shit fast, blowing up like a pipe in the back. Got a gas leak. I got bricks in the freezer. Swisher with the loudest reefer. When the shit gets real, don't freeze up, cause it's blowing black flags like Visa. That white girl, she crazy. Did she really just say she gangbang? For real? You a G? Boy, don't speak. Who are you to question me? Jesus, 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 Jesus. Fuck boy, you can't fuck with us. Jesus, Jesus. Say what? Say what? Fuck boy. Look. This can be go crave. You already know what it is. Yeah, let's go. Hey, he buy me. Walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. Give me that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. Walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that walla on the dresser, walla on the dresser. I got that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Free shit on me, right that pound. Very strong, get up on it. Nasty beat, back up on it. Ain't wanna talk, I just wanna fuck her, y'all hoe. Yeah, she don't wanna talk, she wanna ride it.
Thank you guys for tuning into the No Offense podcast. It's your boy Matt Arrington, aka Mr. No Offense, man. Definitely thank you guys for being in the building. You know what I'm saying? I know why you're here. We got Maj in the building. For those of y'all who've been stalking the page, for those of y'all who've been seeing the promos coming through, man, I know y'all know what time it is. We anticipating this for a long time, and we is finally here, man. We done made it, mama. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? Shout out to the chat. We're gonna go ahead and bring your boy Maj on, but then we're gonna go ahead and announce the chat before we kick this interview off. So without further ado, let me bring to you the man of the hour, man. Let's kick this thing in. And we alive, boss.
What's good,
man? Well,
what's going on?
You let me know, man. Shoot, man. I'm first and foremost, thank you. You know what I'm saying, for making this possible. Thank you for saying yeah, man. I'm a big fan. I appreciate you for making this happen and coming through for us today, man. For real.
For sure. I appreciate you bringing me on. Like, man. Honestly, hey, man. Like this love both ways. Honestly.
Hey,
so I might as well come through and be like, you know, you showed me love by hitting me up and asked me to come on. Feel me? So.
Dude, I really appreciate it. I was surprised when when I got the reply, you know what I'm saying? Because my boy be busy. Like, you can just check his Instagram page. He don't take his music as no joke. My man be pushing his issue. You know what I'm saying? So when I got the reply, my boy was like, yeah, I'll be on it. I was like, hey, man. I told my wife slap me, man. I think I seen some crazy shit on my phone, man. Shit wild as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he wrote me back. You know what I'm saying? So she said, yeah, man. He said he'll come. I said, nah, read that again, man, because I don't believe I'm seeing this right. I said, nah, man, this must be one of them bots. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote you back. So enough, we got you scheduled, G, man. I've been waiting for this, man. And again, thank you so much. Before we continue, let me go ahead and acknowledge the chat, because I do let them know that they are they are the realest audience online right now. They could be anywhere, but they with us. And two, I want them to let them know that if they put anything in the chat and we can see it, we're going to acknowledge it. So that's the benefit of being here. You know what I'm saying? So first and foremost, we've got shout out to my boy. Oh, shout out to Mary Dollars. That's Miss Fresh from Goo Gang. You know what I'm saying? Who's in the building? She's saying that Ooey times 3 goes hard. And you know what I'm saying? I know y'all been hearing it. Y'all been wanting to know how y'all can pick that up. We're gonna find that out. I'm not gonna let them go before we find that out. I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Daryl Austin from by way of Passport Republic, Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan, in the house. You know what I'm saying? What's up? No offense, he's saying. Definitely saying Peace King, letting us know Passport is in the building. He said Michigan Midwest is in the building. And he said, Maj, I see you doing your thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? And also, Daryl Austin himself also is a R&B singer as well. So, man, you know, I'd be amazed to see what kind of collabs you guys might be able to do, man. Especially with the
shoot me the idea, honestly.
You know what I'm saying? See?
Shoot me the idea.
See? He said, yeah, I'm feeling his work. So you know how I do. Oh, shout out to Chef Juicy in the house. What's up, Chef Juicy? Repping the 813. You got the Tampa floor in the house. You know what I'm saying? So, again, artists, if you're here, don't leave without dropping your information, man. Don't make it hard for a person to find you. You know what I'm saying? Watch the interviews, you know how we do. But if you're interested in working, don't leave without dropping your information. It's right here on the post. You already here. You know what I'm saying? That way, if anybody who happens to stop by can make sure they reference your work as well. And who knows, man, the miracles happen. Obviously, we got Maj on the show. Are you crazy, man? Look at this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, let's do it. Shout out to my boy Scoop G, the boss. Said big salute, big bro. Hey, man, shout out to Scoop G for helping us bring Miss Rasha Royale, who was on the show the other day, man. That was one of the realest interviews we'd had too as well. So shout out to you. 813A, she said, do your thing, G. Miss Chef Juicy said that in the house. Y'all make sure, man, if y'all looking for something to eat, y'all hit my girl up too. For real. She got that for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, listen, don't go visit up your Facebook page right now, because you're going to drown when you drool all over yourself. I'm telling you, you're gonna see some food on there, gonna make you, you gonna risk it. You might be allergic to it, but it's gonna look so good, you're gonna wanna go ahead and stuff your face. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself, because she will cook that to you and sell it to you. So I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying?
Not cook it and sell it to
Cook
you.
it and sell it to you. I'm telling you. So I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
Make sure you hit up. If you're in the 813 area, you look up some good food. She got the yum yum. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
That's
gonna
real.
come down there.
For real, man. Hey, man, I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm telling you what I know. Food to put you in the comatose, bro. Listen, you'll wake up and the first thing you're gonna ask is, who did that to me? It was Chef Juicy.
And I'm high too. Like, stop playing. What's good?
What? But you gonna wake up. You wanna know who did it and how can it happen again? It's crazy. Dog.
I need her number. Something.
Man, hey, you heard it, Chef. Hey, And hey, did I mention that she also does private? She also does private cookings as well. So yeah, she is a private chef. She is a real chef. So hit her up, man. Hit her up. You never see what possibilities may
You never know
occur.
what's what, man. So hey, whole time we could be somewhere far on a different motherfucking island or some shit, and she the personal chef.
What? I'm telling
You
you.
never know.
I'm telling you. Listen, they be like, if you know how they used to ask me crazy questions. What happened if your plane crashed in the middle of nowhere and you could have one person with you? I love my wife, but listen, if I got my chef, you know what I'm saying, I might be able to see my wife one day again. You know what I'm saying? Because I can eat at least until they.
It don't matter what y'all catch.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
She
good.
gonna snap.
It's gonna be good. How you eating on that? How that eating on that? What you would call it? Thinking this chicken and hot sauce. You be like, where this hot sauce came from? We on an island with nothing. She'd have made it. She'd have whipped it up. I'm talking, bro. Man, listen. Let me get off this food. I'm a fat boy. We can do this shit all day. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Maj, man, we got you in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely again for thank you for coming through, G. Let's get to this career. Obviously, you know, for those of you who have been on my who are friends, they've heard a sample of your work when you were singing, you know what I'm saying, a cappella in your bathroom when you had your phone when you were recording. So they heard the voice, they know the voice. You know what I'm saying? How long have you been singing and what went into your training, my G?
I honestly I've never been trained. Like I've been singing since I was like, I could recall, like I was like 4. Like my mom used to like on like Thanksgiving and Christmas and shit, like she'd bring the family over, and like they'd have me singing like old Frankie Lyman and like Jackie Wilson in front of everybody, or like they called me like the dancing baby and all that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I was always singing and dancing. I didn't care where I was at. Don't care where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you said Frankie Lyman, man. You talking about old school. So who else are some other people you used to hear, man? Because you a singer singing. So I'm curious, like who else have you heard? Like who else did you hear as you were growing up? That maybe that taught you something throughout the music, or maybe gave you a little bit of style, or you know what I'm saying, or just people that you might like listen to right now. Yes,
Ooh. I say James Brown. Yeah, James Brown, for sure. Al Green too.
Whew.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, when you said James Brown, man, listen, that was the king of soul. You know what I'm saying? Like James Brown. Ooh.
Like he was before his time. Like people don't realize. I'd be in a car. Like I don't care who with me. Like we gonna listen to James Brown. We gonna listen to this. Like I listen to Freddie Mercury too. Like I will listen. Like to Temptation. Yeah. Like I'll take you all the way back.
Man, hey, shoot, man, what's to the Temptation, the Tops? What else you got, man? Shoot, damn, why you taking me down? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm curious, because when people hear your voice, the one thing that I've seen consistently too is they always say you have this smooth, and it takes me back to those days, like where they had, like you said, the groups that you're naming, where everybody in the group had a you know, an octave, or had a range. Yeah. But they can show off in, you know what I'm saying? And they own that range, you know what I'm saying? They get together and, man.
Let me tell you something, man.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead, G.
Like, people don't understand, like, yeah, you can sing, but, like, a lot of people who sing, they'll tell you, like, or you'll hear it, or they'll have a story behind it. Like, it's pain that really went behind getting to that part, like, that ability to be, like, yeah, just let it all out, you know what I'm saying? Like, actual pain, like actual life experiences, and like actually dealing with your own shit. You feel me? Like, yeah, like especially with rapping too. Like you see people like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Like this is actual shit. He was talking like his first three albums was really off of his personal experiences. Like YG and all of them. Like you know what I'm saying? That's why people really flow towards who they are. It's not just like their brand, but like it's who they are. Like people identify Kendrick with who he is. Kendrick, because he's from where, you know what I'm saying? Because like he did this and he been through that, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's going through shit. It's actually been through shit and actually connected with people that's been through the same shit or have been through shit, and they can identify with it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, my G. And again,
right.
You also get comments as well in the chat from Daryl Austin said, you definitely got a natural talent and he can dig it. Scoop G the Boss also saying you're very soulful. You know what I'm saying? Daryl Austin said, what do you know about LJ Reynolds?
LJ Reynolds? I don't know much about him. I'll probably have to hear something. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Let me tell you.
That's another thing. Integrity is another thing.
No, that's real.
Always.
Hey, 100%. Always be real for 100. So nah, with you on that. Let me ask, man, and I don't mean to put you on the spot, and if not, you know what I'm saying. If you could totally object, there's no problem. You don't have to. But I'm just curious, what is your favorite? What's your favorite old school ballad? And would you mind giving us maybe a little sample? Could you?
Old school ballad.
Or you know that go to for you, like, you know what I'm saying. What's that favorite old school for you that you can put on? You know, if you in control of the radio. I know you said James Brown, but if you in control of the radio, you and yourself, you maybe in your feelings, or whatever. What's that song that you can sing along to? Because you got the range. You know what I'm saying?
We going simpy with it, little simpy simp. Oh, this is beautiful. I really don't. Did you put me on the spot? I don't know.
Bam, we got him. No, I'm just playing.
I'm more of a just like, hey, like I hear a song and be like, yo, I gotta sing it. Honestly,
Gotcha.
I do that.
You just whatever you feel at the time, whatever the heart speaking. That's what you get a microphone.
Yeah. So, I don't know. That's crazy. What y'all think?
What we think. Hey, listen. The reason why I asked, like I said, I see you standing up in the bathroom doing your thing, man. It looked like you was pouring. Hey, you was even setting the mood. You was in that. You know, you in your element when you singing the instruments before the damn vocal comes on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was in the boom. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. When you start singing, when you singing the instruments, like, you know what I'm saying, leading up to the point before you come in, you know you in your thing, man.
I knew I was gonna hit that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm feeling it. I don't know what's happening. Life is good, right? Like, I don't know. Life was like, believe it or not, I was at work, y'all. Like, I was really at work, and I had just got off. I was about to leave, and like, I felt good. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what's up, man. Listen, the way you singing, bro, the way that you were singing in that clip, I say, man, this nigga, he even finna go on a date. Somebody got some cuddle last night.
Nah.
Or bruh is just happy with life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah,
the way that,
like, it's really good.
The way that
like,
you did it, bro, was just so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could feel you in the song. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you was just singing, but that you lent yourself to what you were actually saying. You could feel the soul in the song. You know what I'm saying? As you got higher and higher up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was feeling that. It's past experiences too. That should do it to you too. You know what I'm saying? The mind is a damn terrible place. Terrible place to be at sometimes. It really is. But we ain't gonna. That's not where we at. You know?
Gotcha.
But you know, yeah.
The chat saying Ronald Isley for the love of you.
Ronald, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, y'all took it back to, like, when I was sitting in the car with my grandma and shit.
Hey, man.
And I was just listening. I ain't never know what was going on because she was going through it, but I heard it. Cause I y'all have to come a little up. Look, yeah, I gotta catch up on some eyes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Oh,
we got some old souls in here. Wait a minute.
We do.
How y'all doing?
We do that music thing.
It's bedtime.
We do that music thing serious around here, boy. Listen to those jokes. We love that. We talking about Teddy Pendergrass. We talking about, yeah, man. We go down through that, man. We talking about Smokey Robinson. You know what I'm saying? We Frankie Beverly featuring Maze. We like music.
I know you won't leave me,
Oh, snap.
but I refuse to let you go. If I had to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind, 'cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg and plead, darling. Just don't leave me, girl, don't you go. I ain't too proud to plead, baby, baby. Just don't leave me, girl, don't you go.
And you better not leave.
Hey, Yeah,
Hey man, that's what's
like stuff
up.
like that. Like I love the Temptation. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes, sir.
And like if David could have been like just a little bit better with his life, who would have known?
You know how it is. You get, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you get access to some things you probably shouldn't have access to. You do some
Yeah,
things in your life that you probably never had access, and that kind of can change the narrative of how things are going. But I do thank God that they found the microphone at some point. You know what I'm saying? Because this game has evolved a lot. You know what I'm saying?
it has.
To where we are
I'm
now.
happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy where we are right now in life. Like,
yeah.
yeah, because you have a lot more. Like, yeah, I see that. I don't want to deal with that. Mm-mm,
You see,
mm-mm.
so let me ask, especially being a singer, my G, um, were there ever days that you wanted to maybe do like a group thing, like I know, like you said, you referenced like the Temptations, and these were groups that had like 3 or 4 members, 4 or 5 members. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played their role. There was his background for lead scene, whatever, or they had a certain time in the song where they would come out and show their what they have to offer the group. You know what I'm saying? And then they become the group again before the end of the song. Being where you are with your voice, being as smooth as it is, your range being as wide as it is, has just in your life, has there ever been a time where you're like, man, I would really like to do the group thing? You know what I'm saying? But what's your thoughts and what's your take on that?
I've like gone through life and like different like actually like clicks with music, and like I've always seen myself eventually become solo in a way again. So I was always a solo acting in a way. That's where the rapping really came into, because it was like honestly the rap is more of like my attitude, to be honest.
Gotcha.
Like yeah, personal experiences and stuff. Yeah, like
he's like
you know
that
what I'm
double meaning.
saying?
He's like and stuff. He's like some of the stuff I can't talk about.
Nah, I just like it's just stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the singing is it's always been a part of me. Like that's always, it's always like just like with dancing and anything. To be honest, I didn't start really writing until I was like 21.
That's where I was. As a matter of fact, if we can, let's go ahead and harp on that. So okay, so you go from you're a child, you're hearing all this old school people that they recognize that you have a voice pretty early on. You know what I'm saying? They're having you either re-perform what's going on in the radio or just sing different things that what I'm saying you might hear going on. And like you said, you didn't start writing until you're 21. But up until this point, how did you feel about creating music? I know right at this time you're enjoying music, you're singing, you're dancing, performing, different things like that. But how did you feel about like what's the exact emotion music gave you? Like how did it speak to you?
Like it's like it was like this. It was like no matter what I would do, like I would obviously like work a job, or like I was in the military too, but like no matter what I would do, like it was always like my mindset was always poured back toward this music, especially when people would hear me sing, like actually, like in a platoon or like at the job. Cause I don't, like I said, I don't care where I'm at. If I'm feeling good or if I feel a certain way, I sing right then and there.
Gotcha. And thank you for your service.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know you said that you were in the military as well. If you don't mind me asking, which branch?
I was in the
In
army.
the army. How did do you care to talk about that experience, or how was that experience? You glad it's over? You what? How,
I like the purity of it. Honestly, it was like it, like not the bash being home or like bash civilization, like, but like there's like everything was always what it was supposed to be, or like if it wasn't, it was always rectified. You know what I'm saying? But being back here, it's like people get away with things that they either shouldn't get away with, or even if they get caught, they really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like deal with it, or it's not true justice in any way. But out there, it's pure. I like the purity of it, honestly. And then like being able to like honestly, it helps you adjust. Like the military helps you adjust to being able to be in different lights and different places and meet new people and not know them, but be able to find, you know what I'm saying,
on common ground?
understanding. You know what I'm saying, and be able to actually build a bond from that, not as quickly, but through experiences that may be serious. You know what I'm saying? Which, life and death experiences do bring people close really quick.
I can imagine that. You got to figure out who can you trust and how much can you trust them at that particular time. So no, I definitely understand where you're coming from there. Okay, so now was the military, was this like a after high school type thing, like that you graduated then you went to the military, or
It
what
was like a
led you
few
into
years. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I had gotten like a little bit of trouble. I had I had beat it, but like I was like I wanted some see something different and do something different. I didn't want to still be here doing the same dumb, what I'm saying? Because if I was gonna sit here, I was gonna wind up doing it. You know what I mean? Like so, I left.
for sure. So it definitely opened up different opportunities for you. Which we're glad you know what I'm saying, it allows you to be able to get out and get away.
It was kind of more of like a self punishment because it was like I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like you know what I mean, but like yeah,
Gotcha.
naturally speaking on it, but yeah.
Oh,
But it was a really good experience, and I learned a lot.
true. What was your, if you don't mind me asking, what was your job in there?
I was a 19 Delta.
Bet. Okay. All right. So you serve your term. You know what I'm saying? The term's up. It's time to enlist. You decide to go ahead and come on home, or time to re-enlist. You decide to
Hmm.
go ahead and come on home. What's next for Mons? What happens right after? Is this where you start to pursue the music, or what goes from here?
To be honest, like I've always been pursuing music in a way. Like it's weird. Like I'm from New York, so like the way like my family was set up after like life experiences and all that. Like we went through a car crash and I was like 11 or 12. Everybody almost died and shit. Type
Oh
like
wow.
like we tumbled down the hill. Yeah, like and like it changed like my mom's like perspective on like life. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So like the things I wanted to pursue weren't really, you feel me?
We're in a
It was
priority.
more so, yeah.
Gotcha.
So it was more so do that and do this. So it was like I have always been like singing and pursuing it because like I was supposed to go to a school of the arts type of thing, like a school for performing arts.
Gotcha.
That got mishandled. So yeah. So basically my whole life been pursuing like arts in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Never stopped, never gave up, not once. But yeah.
So
So
go ahead.
my bad. But yeah, so like when I came home, that's when I really like buckled down. I even got that's when I got my first PC, like a PC I like a pre build. Like I built it
Mm-hmm.
up from the ground. That's where I actually recorded Randolph and Ooh on that PC. I got a new one now, but yeah, that's the one like the stuff that's out here now. That's where
That
I miss it. I ain't gonna lie.
you said you missed it.
She was slow as hell. I was gonna hold you. Like it would be times like it would skip, but like that motherfucker, like it worked. It worked whenever I like yo. Whenever I was recording like live though, like it never skipped on me. But like when I was stopping and I was trying to like mix it, cause like I mix myself too, and like whenever I mix it, it skipped a little bit sometimes. But like whenever I was recording, I ain't never had that problem. And I loved it for it. Like you know what I'm saying, I don't got no problems no more. But yeah,
So that's an interesting aspect. You know the fact that you do mix your own music. So as an artist, you know what I'm saying, who does record and mix. Let me ask, what program do you find to be the best? I know we got Fruity Loops, you got Cubase, you got Logic, you got, there's tons of things, Pro Tools, things like that that people use. But what have you found to be your favorite or your easiest to use?
I record everything on Pro Tools. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Gotcha.
I ain't gonna, I ain't gonna hold you.
True.
And it's really because it can be for some people annoying and a little confusing, but it's for me it's really straightforward. It's like I want this and I got that, and like I build a vocal chain real quick for myself. Like I'll break that down real quick. I'm not about to play. Like let's go, and we in here.
Bad.
And we out. Like
Okay, all right. So it is time for the no offense banger. We want to make sure we get this question answered, and it wouldn't be an official no offense interview had I not get this question out. For those of you guys who are in the chat, shout out to all the artists that are in the chat who already know what time it is. They already know the question. I probably talk too long and they're waiting for the answer. So the no offense banger is, let's say right now your phone rings. When you look at the phone, you don't recognize the number. However, you must pick it up. If for some reason it's just itching and aggravating you, you got to pick it up. When you pick it up, it's the best call of your entire career. Not just where you are now, not just some things that you maybe accomplished recently, but what will eventually be known as the entire legacy of Maj. Tell us who's on the phone and how that conversation goes. Again, it's your world. We're just living in it. We're just a fly on the wall. We just want to be in the room when the call happens. Let us know who's on the phone and how that conversation goes.
Who's on the phone? How does that conversation? It would have to be somebody like, because I don't want no loan and I don't want no interest on my life or on my credit. You feel me? Like, so I'm not hearing nobody that's talking about no loans. I ain't gonna hold you. So it's really not nobody I want to hear from, unless they talking about an opportunity for like a partnership. So it would probably be another independent artist or another or an independent label itself, like independent existence itself. Nothing that's tied to like Warner Bros or nothing like that. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to sign no loan.
I'm always trying to get it from the ground up, and I respect, bro. Listen, if nobody else understands, trust me, I get it. I understand, and respect to you. And it seems like you know what's ahead of you as far as you doing this. So, and that you're prepared. You sound like through life you've already had to weather some storms. So it's nothing new to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what your goal is. You know what you got your sights on. And brother, I believe it will actually happen. What as far as where you are right now, and as far as I know you said earlier that you're open for working with different people, what does another artist?
I lied. Hold on.
That's what I was gonna say.
There is one. Yo Gotti, because he an independent signer. If Yo Gotti called me, that's a little different. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's gonna have to be really something like, because I ain't trying to hear. Like any of them, the Memphis rappers, they really be looking out for their people though. For like I like their movement and how they do it. NLE, all of them, like they really different. Like he got a partnership with his labels and all that. Like that's really intelligent. Like people not paying attention to that. A lot of people just sign on to these death warrants. Honestly, you're not getting out of that.
I always say, man, if a label is willing to give you $1 million, they expect to make $10 million off of you before they let you go. So it's that simple. You know what I'm saying?
And if they ain't made that back in 3 albums, you're stuck. They put you on the bookshelf.
Wow.
Forever. You become A&R.
And you still got the contract to fulfill.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, that's why we asked, and again, we asked these questions. Hopefully, that as these videos get played in rotation, they fall on ears that can make one of these calls happen. And if the call does happen, we just ask that you, hey, if you get a moment, as soon as you calm yourself down, you know what I'm saying, and get back within your means and your body, just give us a call and say, hey, man, you won't believe what call I just got. And we just want to know that you got the call and that that at least people are listening. Where maybe some of these dreams are becoming a possibility and a reality. So, as far as what I was saying with the other artists, working with other artists, what do other artists need to have when they contact Maj to know, for you to understand that this is a serious endeavor and not something that's going to waste your time?
Like they gotta basically know what I'm about and like who I am and like what things I stand for, which like could be hard if you're not like in tune with what I'm doing, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it does take a time where you have to actually wanna like connect when you talk. Like when you contacted me, you actually connected trying to talk instead of like, hey, I'm selling this and you should be this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a straight up write up. It was, you actually thought it out. You know what I mean? Like people don't realize how powerful that is. A synopsis is really powerful. like it's very powerful. Like if you really use your words and actually try to connect, actually pay attention to what they're doing. Like before I even responded to you, I actually went to your page and looked at what you were about.
Good sir.
Which most people wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? They would just be like, even if they say, yeah, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
I respect that because I respect, and 100%. I know for one, I'm glad to know that you did do that, so you know what you're getting into. Two, I'm glad to know that you care enough about your image to know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? So I get you 100%. Three, yeah, man. It's always like as always when I contact artists, dude. It's not a number. It's just not. You know what I'm saying? It's not so like, bro. You have no idea. I'm a music lover. I love music. Music. I get up in the morning and before I open my eyes, I'm probably already thinking of a song or singing a song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I love music. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's an honor to be able to work with everybody that we work with. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even taking a chance out and writing to you. To be honest with you, when I first wrote you back, I had in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, this guy is busy. He's got a business. He's got a really busy career. 9 out of 10, you may not write me back, but I was always taught that. Shoot, closed mouth don't get fed, man. The worst thing, I mean, like, what's the worst that you can say is like, no, I won't do the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you, and that's why I said it means even more the time that you took the time to write back. Because to me, like I said, I'm just the guy asking questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? And I really do appreciate what you guys do for the culture, what you're doing for our ears, man, and for our hearts. Because at the end of the day, music is a language. I feel, and it's something that you connect to physically and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? From the time that you get it to whatever media that you're gonna play it on, from everything that you take in, for the emotions that you take on your soul as you listen to these tracks, to everything that's conveyed as your favorite singer is expressing how you feel. Music is a relationship. It's an experience. It's just not something. It's just not noise. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you guys when you come on the show and you give us your all about what's going on. So also shout out to Tasha Octavia Jones, who was in the chat. Definitely give us a good thumbs up as far as your music. Daryl also says you got to bring that R&B back. You dig? And he said you definitely your music soothes the savage beast. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Hey man, I like the way you put that, man. That can damn near go on a shirt. I can see, yeah, you know what? I can see like a 7-headed dog or something with some music keeping that thing quiet. You know what I mean? Because you bump that table, nigga. That's your ass.
I'm actually know you funny as hell.
Hey, but at the same time, this is us, bro. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? Like I never want you guys to come on like, oh, I gotta do an interview with No Offense. I would rather you guys think about like, hey man, I get to chill with Matt at No Offense today. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the idea, because ultimately this platform is for you, it's for our listeners. But I want us to be able to come down, sit down, and have a good conversation, man. Not worry about what's going on. Unfortunately, I do have to keep an eye on the time, because in order to share our art with Instagram, I have to be under 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, if it wasn't for that, dude, my live would probably be live all day till the internet connection decided they wanted to cut off on me.
This is funny as hell.
I'm serious, bro. I wish these was jokes. But so my G, what's next for Maj? What can we hope to see or to expect in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, man, that's a really good one. Like I would strongly say all over your TVs. Like very strongly all over your TV.
Wait, on TV.
And hopefully in your hearts.
See, there it is, man. Hey, I miss like 106 and Park and all them. Like you can point like, hey man, my zone.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Like I miss stuff where it always kept what you wanted in front of you. Like 106 and Park was definitely something like they took that away. And they took a lot. They made you watch MTV. They made you watch VH1. They made you do this. They made you get on YouTube.
Yeah. See?
YouTube get way more money now. Like, way more money.
I don't think there's nothing that you can't find on YouTube. You just ain't searching hard enough. I'm trying to figure out how much space it takes to run YouTube, because ain't nowhere in hell. Like, it's gotta be super.
They got so much space.
Yeah. And now it's on my Google. So they ain't gonna run out. Google just figure out how to do more space.
Google never gonna run.
They'll just figure out how to make space out of nothing. Like,
oh, there we go. We're good.
So
another 5 years.
There it is. So I do have 3 more questions with you, my G, before I wrap us up. And it has been a wonderful interview, my man. But I like I said, I do have to keep us at that cap in order to make sure that we can share. However, I do got to get these 3 out. first and foremost, how can those of us who are just meeting Maj for the first time, and those of us who are getting introduced to your music, apart from the No Offense the official music from the No Offense playlist, which Maj will be on as soon as we finish, as long as you're on Spotify. How can we make sure that we follow you online and everything that's going on with performances, promos, appearances, anything that's going on with Maj? How can we keep it in the loop?
You could find me on Instagram. Really, that's where I'm really mostly active at, and everything connects from my Instagram to everywhere else. All my music, even SoundCloud. Where I drop a lot of exclusives like that's not on like the paid sites on SoundCloud. Some of my best, I might say. But it's Maj the Singer on Instagram.
Y'all heard that. You heard that. So again, like, subscribe, share, follow, and make sure that you show the support, man, for your boy Maj, man.
And I definitely follow back, and I definitely engage back too. So
hey, and I can vouch. You know what I'm saying? My boys are true. So yeah, get in the inbox. You know what I'm saying? Do that. So my second question, my G, is based on the experience that you had today at the No Offense podcast, and in the future, I know everything's going to open up. You're going to be performing. You're going to be doing a lot more. You're going to get busy. But if you have a slither of time, we're able to, grab you by your coattails. Would you be willing to come back and sit with the No Offense podcast and let us know what's going on with Maj from now until then?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm done.
Dog, I can't even wait, man. Hey, speaking of which, man, I got to shout out because it's one of my favorite videos. Y'all need to make sure y'all go hit my boy up on Instagram, man, where he's actually performing Pony. Ooh times 3. I call it Pony because my boy, he hit that. He said, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta check him out on his page, man. He was doing his thing, definitely in his element. You know what I'm saying? Was rocking the room. So y'all go look at that. My third and final question today, Maj, and this will wrap up my interview, man, is would you do us the honor of introducing the last track that we're going to leave for the audience today?
All right, boom. So last track of the day is Ran Off Circa by Maj. Yo, this track goes stupid. This is my first track like ever went viral, it went crazy. And like the video he's talking about is the reason why. Like if y'all watch it and y'all paying attention, like it went crazy. We hit 130,000 in like the first 2 months last year.
Wow.
Yeah. Ran Off Circa. Yeah.
There it is. Maj, has been my pleasure. It's been my honor, bro. And I can't wait till the next time we sit back and kick it on here on the No Offense podcast. Until the next time, though, we wish you nothing but love, success, blessings, and prosperity. Till the next time we meet, G, take care.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, Buzz. All right, guys, this does conclude our podcast today, our interview with Maj. You guys want to make sure that you go follow my bro on Instagram. I'm telling you, he has a great voice. As you heard, he gave you a sample earlier as well. You know what I'm saying? My boy has a lot of hits. Make sure you check him out on SoundCloud. And again, whatever I can find on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and add to the playlist so that you guys can follow him as well there. Shout out to everybody who was in the audience today. Shout out to my boy DA, you know what I'm saying, who's been consistent in the chat. Appreciate the support, man, for real. Have no idea. Shout out to my sister, Chef Juicy. Shout out to Scoop G, the boss. And shout out to Tasha Octavia Jones for rocking with us, man. We definitely see you doing your thing. Appreciate you. Shout out to the girl, Miss Fresh, because I see you up there in the beginning as well. And again, until the next time we meet, guys, don't wait on the world to change when you can change the world. This is Maj, Ran Off. Until next time we meet, take care.
Ran off for the set. I'ma get the shit back. Yeah, don't front no cash. Big room, big bang. Big gun, big A. Ran off for the set. Run the shit back. Yeah, ran off for the set. I'ma get the shit back. Yeah, don't front no cash. Big room, big bang. Big gun, big A. Ran off for the set. Run the shit back. Yeah, ran off for the set. Ran off for the ran off 100 round pill run, yeah. Double cut, pull up and go, yeah. Beat smoke, beat talk, big freak, let's go, yeah. White girl, to the cash flow, yeah. Fuck up, lean it, go, yeah. I just wanna see you get ghost, yeah. I just wanna see you get toasty. Fuck up, lean it, go. I just wanna see you get toasty, yeah. Big gay, big talk, big walk, big yeah, yeah. Fuck that, roll that, box smoke that gas, yeah. Big drip, long dick, gon' put in your